Hey friends, I wanted to share some good lessons learned about maskne, which has been a question I've been getting from so many friends and clients right now as they're wearing their face mask to protect others and protect themselves. They are getting more breakouts in that mask area. And so I wanted to share a few tips and hopefully help you with this issue, and would love for you to send this to any friends or family that have been complaining about this. I'm happy to send samples, or your consultant would be happy to send samples of some of the products I'm going to be talking about that could help them. Maskne is basically the term that's been coined for acne in that mask area. And when you're talking about this issue, it's important to know that there's sort of two separate kinds of acne that is appearing in the area. And two causes. And so you would treat the causes differently, depending on which one you think it is for you. Let me fix the camera. So the first cause is respiratory bacteria, re-respirating. So this is especially true for people that used to get breakouts occasionally prior to the pandemic. Now they're wearing a mask and they're re-respirating all of this moist, damp air inside the mask. And so the acne is basically bacterial acne, the same kind of acne you had before. And it's exacerbated, it's made worse because you're re-respirating that moist air. And so you're getting more bacterial acne. The second cause is for kind of more for the people that didn't really break out before this. It's been forever since you've really had breakouts. And you don't usually get acne, but this is the acne mechanica. If you Google acne mechanica, and it's caused by the friction of the mask rubbing on your face. Some people are even getting like dry, patchy areas in that area too. It's almost like eczema. So for you definitely don't want to put acne medication on your face if you're getting this kind of friction caused acne, because it's just going to dry you out even more. So the two things, no matter what product line you use, the two things that I hope you take away from what I'm about to share is that you want products that are both gentle and you want products that are hydrating. So your face is already irritated, it's already kind of going through a lot. So you want to use very gentle products, and then you also want to keep it hydrated, because that is going to just kind of calm everything down and make your skin a lot happier and not erupt with all of these breakouts. So one thing, before I even talk, I should have brought my mask up, but one thing is to definitely wash your mask. If it's a cloth mask, wash it frequently, or have multiple that you can rotate, or use disposable ones. That is going to help with a lot of the issue. The other tip that I've seen, I should have brought it up here, is you can actually use our blemish control toner. If you're kind of getting that bacterial acne, we have a wonderful we have a wonderful blemish control toner, and you can actually put a spray nozzle on the bottle, and you can spray the inside of your mask a few times a day even before you put it on, and that's going to help prevent the acne bacteria from spreading and getting on your face too. So I have a couple products here that I think are going to be really, really good and have already helped people improve this issue. So if you're already using, our Time-Wise products, these are very gentle cleansers and moisturizers, and you can continue to use those. So I'm going to share some different things, but if you're already happy with those, then don't feel like you need to change your anti-aging line. But there might be some things you want to add in and kind of partner up with. I'm going to kind of share 5 steps with you. Actually, a few more. A few different steps, but 5 basic ones that you definitely want to do. The first is a gentle cleanser. So I'm just going to highlight one of our most gentle cleansers. Why can you not see? It's called our Mary Kay Naturally. The light is so bright. You too can make videos. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, you guys. So this is the purifying cleanser from our Mary Kay Naturally line. This line came out recently, and it has no phthalates. It doesn't foam up. It doesn't have any SLS or SLES. It doesn't have any fragrance or dyes. It's very, very gentle. And it's this cleanser is 99.49% natural origin. So it's very gentle. It's made with corn flour water, and it's just very gentle and soothing. And I just love the way that it smells. It smells like heaven. I keep this in my shower and use it alongside my anti-aging Time Wise Repair cleansers. So you would, it's not gonna foam up, so what the company recommends is that you get a flat cotton round, one of those flat cotton pads, and you put a little bit of the cleanser on the pad, and that's how you clean your face, just to get a little bit more scrubby action. And it's really nice and calming to wash your face that way. I really, really like it. And it's really easy to rinse off the cleanser because it doesn't foam up, so it comes right off. It's an awesome cleanser to either rotate in or just use on its own. It's gentle, but it is effective. It's gonna clean your skin, so don't confuse gentle with not working well. It's gonna be an effective cleanser, but very gentle. And so this is the cleanser I wanted to highlight that has been helping just kind of calm people's skin down. Now, you still want to exfoliate your skin, but gently. Okay, so there's a couple different exfoliators I'm going to talk about. We do have a wonderful exfoliating powder that I'm actually going to show you. It kind of has the consistency of baking powder. It actually is similar. It has hydrogenated citric acid, rice flour, and basically you can use it in 3 different ways. Okay, so I'm going to talk about 3 ways. You can mix a little bit of the powder with that naturally cleanser. The powder is 100% natural, and you can mix them together to make like a scrubbing cleanser. That's what I usually do in my shower. That's the one I do most often. The second way is you can just put a little bit in your hand and mix with a few drops of water and make an exfoliating scrub. Like it's almost like a paste that you can apply to your face. And the third way is what I'm going to show you now, is you can put a little bit in the palm of your hand. And I think this is easier to do by the sink. It's almost like a little science project. So you just put a little bit in the palm of your hand, and this is our nourishing oil. So I'm going to talk about this next when we talk about hydrating. But this naturally nourishing oil is like gold. It's, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. It makes me so happy when I use it. I would just mix 2 to 3 drops, and you make like a very gentle and nourishing and hydrating scrub, and then you can apply that to your face to exfoliate gently but also hydrate at the same time. And it smells so good, and it just feels really, really great. So it's good to exfoliate, but you still want to be very, very gentle. So this naturally oil you can also just use on its own. This is a great moisturizing option if you're just trying to soothe and calm your skin down. For your whole face, you would only do like 2 to 3 drops to your palm. And if I have any left over on my hands, I usually just either work it into my cuticles. It's a wonderful cuticle oil. Or I should do it today because my hair's frizzy, work it into the ends of my hair, almost like a hair oil. So it kind of does triple duty. It's 100% natural origin, and it is made from sweet almond oil, sweet almond oil, sesame, and olive oil. And it is, again, it smells like a wedding cake. It smells amazing. It feels so great on your skin. Don't worry if you have more oily skin. You're only doing like 2 drops on your whole face, so it's just gonna give a nice moisture to your skin. And then if you need to mattify a little bit, we can talk about that separately. We have great mattifying products if you don't want to have any dewiness or shine to your face. But you will love this oil. I love it so much. It is pure gold. So there's one more step in our Naturally line, which is a moisturizing stick, but I'm gonna not talk about that today for our purposes, but that is a wonderful product just to target extra hydration to certain areas of your face. And a lot of people use it like on their elbows and heels, a separate one. And it's made from beeswax and candelilla wax, and I love it. It's also a great lip balm, so I highly recommend the moisturizing stick. And you can honestly use that as a barrier on your face if you don't have super oily skin. If you're normal to dry, I would probably venture to guess that the moisturizing stick would be a great barrier on your face to prevent that friction. Okay, now a couple other things that you can do a couple times a week is our charcoal mask and our moisturizing gel mask. Now the charcoal mask is going to clean out all the impurities out of your pores. So if you're getting more of that bacterial acne, it's going to deep clean your pores and get rid of any excess oil in your skin and clean out blackheads and whiteheads, but it's definitely going to help with kind of cleaning everything because you're kind of re-respirating that moist, damp, bacteria-filled air. This is going to do a great job for that. It's also very soothing and calming. It has rosemary and mint in it, and it's just great. And if you're wearing your mask all day, you probably need to do a little bit of self-care just to, treat yourself at the end of the day. And then I would recommend sleeping in the moisturizing gel mask at night after you finish your skincare at night. This is also going to exfoliate gently, but it's also going to hydrate. It has 11 skin renewing benefits. It's anti-aging. And if you sleep with that on, I bet that when you wake up, you're going to see a lot more calm, hydrated, soothed skin in the morning. And it's great for anti-aging. So these two masks I highly recommend for maskne. Okay, couple last things real quick. The fourth step for every day might be a little controversial, but I am recommending a foundation. Now, if you're wearing a mask every day, you're like a teacher or nurse, and you're wearing a mask every day, you're like, I don't want to wear foundation. That's going to make the breakouts worse. It's going to clog my pores and all that stuff. No, we teach that foundation is actually going to do so many good things for your skin, as long as it's a non-comedogenic foundation and it's right for your skin type. So I am recommending most often the matte and luminous wear Time-Wise 3D foundations. These are awesome. I'm wearing the matte right now. And what this is going to do for your maskne is after you've cleaned your skin and hydrated your skin, it's going to kind of be one last barrier on your skin to protect all of the re-respirated air and bacteria from touching your clean skin. So this is just going to be an extra barrier between your skin and the mask, and it's going to prevent that bacteria from getting back in there. So it's going to help with the friction and the bacteria. So it's going to help with both kinds. So just think of this as your windshield, or like your shield on your face shield. Going to keep out the bacteria and the re-respirated breath and help with friction as a barrier, and makes you look cuter. So yay. And then if you are just kind of still concerned with having a foundation on, first of all, this also is transfer proof, so it's not going to transfer to your clothes. None of our foundations do. But I also am finding it really not much at all comes off on my mask. So this is going to stay on pretty well during the day. But you can also opt to set your foundation with a little bit of translucent powder. I didn't do any today, so why not add? And I love this. It helps control shine. It's a little bit of an extra barrier to set everything, and it is a wonderful product that is not going to accentuate lines. Now, if your skin is on the drier side, I would also recommend maybe trying our extra emollient night cream. You can use this in two ways. You can wear this at night to kind of calm your skin and offer extra hydration. This is the longest running Mary Kay product in our whole line of products, our extra emollient night cream. It's very thick and emollient, so I'm only recommending this for normal to dry people. And you can also use this as a barrier, another barrier, like we talked about, some different barriers you could use between your face and your mask. It's going to kind of seal in and protect the friction issue as well. So this is another option. So we can try a few things. I know I just mentioned a lot of options. So what I'm doing with people is just making sure they're at least cleansing and hydrating gently, and then addressing the friction issue. And one of the things I love about Mary Kay is that you can try things and we have 100% guarantee. So if it doesn't immediately fix your issue, or you want to kind of improve it even more, we can add things in, you can return things, we can exchange things, and you never have to be feeling bad about your consultant, because we get totally taken care of by our company. They replace it for us, so we're not losing anything financially from you trying things out. And our goal, and what usually happens, is that you eventually find, if not right away, through a little bit of trial and error, we find the perfect system for you, the perfect regimen, and then you're a Mary Kay lover for life. So don't ever feel bad about working to find a great regimen. We don't want you to have a Mary Kay graveyard of products in your bathroom that you're not using or loving. So just to sum up really quick, you want gentle products, you want hydrating products. You want to think about what kind of barrier you're putting between your face and your mask. You're washing your mask frequently, maybe even spraying it with our blemish control toner to kind of